history. Those of us who participate in history never realize till much later that we were participants in some great event.
India is a very, very large country, as we all know. And the only solutions that will work will be solutions that actually take these jumps and these leaps.
I look upon Fino as a movement of taking inclusiveness into India.
And Fino is a pioneer in pursuing this particular objective for the last 4 or 5 years.
My congratulations to the Fino team.
Our mission would continue to be to apply ourselves fully to this problem, to make sure that this issue of financial exclusion for once gets solved, and everybody in the country, whoever wants to, is able to do banking services and financial inclusion the way it is gets done. So that's the way that I would like to say financial inclusion. Let's get it done.
A big change happened in 91. You see the financial markets today, in banking particularly, it has changed dramatically. The kind of competition that you see, the kind of branches that you go to, the kind of service that you get, not just from private banks, from government-owned banks. The world of ATMs, the world of electronic cards, the world of POS terminals, where you could go smoothly.
But what about those million unprivileged?
Here we don't have any banking facility. Bank is too far from our village. If we go there, they ask for lots of documents and identity, which we don't have. We are as it is.
The unfortunate reality though is that despite the transformation, despite all that movement, the banking system has penetrated less than 10% of the country. Today, 600 million of those people don't have basic financial services.
Bank is too far from here. To go there is not possible for us. It takes time and money as well. That's why we don't deal with bank.
Subsequently, when technology came, core banking solution came, still by the brick and mortar system, banks will be not able to cover 600,000 villages. In fact, even if we open the bank account, people will not come to bank branch and do the transaction because the cost will be too high for them.
A farmer in a farthest village, he finds it very difficult to come to the branch, transact. One of the survey conducted indicates that on an average he loses 4 days of a wage in completing the formality. That is one of the reason why the rural folk do not choose banking as one of their major service provider. We have to have a solution to this.
For such a problem, the solution can be found in the teachings of Swami Vivekananda. If the prophet cannot go to the mountain has to come to the prophet. Inspired by this very school of thought, Fino has paved their way to one of the nation's biggest unattended problems by providing high-tech banking access to the 500 million population of India.
In my mind, this is a huge milestone in bringing about a transformation in the country. A transformation of how banking is done in the country, a transformation of taking the country's economic growth to the smallest segments of our country and our population.
जे हमको जो कुछ पैसा कौड़ी लेना देना है, जमा करना है, बैंक नहीं जाना होगा।
जो हम 10 बैंक में जाकर खाता खुलवाते हैं, चेक जमा करते हैं, अब तो हम एक ही बैंक से पूरा काम कर लेते हैं।
I think Fino's great magic is that actually it translates this thought into action, and banking is taken to the village, to the individual person's doorstep through people who are committed.
And I'm sure as they scale up to 2 crores, 3 crores and beyond, this number will also go up, as will the number of villages they cover. I understand they cover 30,000 villages now, and I think the opportunity is in covering a vast majority of the 600,000 villages that are out there.
The journey is only begun. We've done 10 million, we have 1200 that are ahead. And indeed, there is a very large journey that needs to be undertaken in order to get to the numbers that really will change lives of people.
And I think the innovation that one sees in Fino, one is very confident that this number would be achieved, and it will play a very, very significant role in the emancipation of India's underprivileged.
I pledge to wipe away the blemish of financial exclusion from India.
आम्ही शपथ निच्छी
मी प्रतिज्ञा करतो
मैं प्रतिज्ञा लेता हूँ कि वित्तीय बहिष्करण का कलंक अपने देश भारत से मिटा दूंगा।
હું પ્રણ લઉં છું।
I pledge.
मैं प्रतिज्ञा लेती हूँ कि तब तक मैं आराम नहीं करूँगी
till everyone in the country has been provided
with financial services.
I pledge.
உறுதிக்கொள்கிறேன்.
I pledge.
I pledge.
I pledge that I will do it not in decades
but in years.
I pledge.
मी प्रतिज्ञा करतो
I pledge. I pledge
that I'll be of service to my country by reaching all the unbanked masses of the country
with dignity and pride at their doorstep.
હું શપથ લઉં છું। I pledge.
I pledge
I pledge.
मैं प्रण लेना कि मैं सब लोगों ਨੂੰ ਭਾਰਤ ਦੀ ਪ੍ਰਗਤੀ ਦਾ ਹਿੱਸਾ ਬਣਾਵਾਂਗਾ।
I pledge.
I pledge. I pledge.
We pledge.
We pledge.
आम्ही प्रतिज्ञा करतो
We pledge.
உறுதிக்கொள்கிறோம்.
I pledge.
we pledge
To change the way banking is done in this country.